Hiya, I am back home where it's cold. Yeah, last night I got picked up from my accommodation in Samoa at just after 2 in the morning to take me to the airport. And yeah, the driver was late, and the car was like, I was like, this car's not gonna make it. Because it was like an hour and 15 to the airport. Anyway, as we embarked on this like journey, um, I was like, first of all, I am not gonna make my flight. But at one stage, he had to suddenly hit the brakes because there was a horse and a foal, like baby horse, crossing the road, and there's no lights or anything like that. So I was like, if Dad didn't break the car, I don't know what would have. But anyway, we made it. And as we were driving, he was saying how he basically works on a 24-hour kind of on-call system where, because flights come and go at different times, and they get booked when they get booked, so they have to be available. And I was like, well, how's that for you? And he said, it's okay. Like in Samoa, we get really low wages, so you just adapt. And it's like anyway, we live according to the 3 Fs. And I was like, what are your 3 Fs? And he said, faith, family, and food. And I was like, well, those are some pretty awesome values to live by. And as I was kind of observing him, I was like, he probably is pretty well in alignment with those values. Like, he clearly does his job to provide for his family. He makes time and space to connect to his faith. And Samoans love their food, and their food is delicious. So I was like, yeah. And last night when I actually got home, as I was reflecting on the whole trip, because a few like vivid dreams and things kind of happened, I was like, and by this stage I've been awake for like 40 plus hours, so not that clear-headed. Anyway, I was like, if somebody was following me around and I didn't know for like a week, and then at the end of that week they were asked, what 3 words would you use to describe how she lived her life? Would they use the same 3 words as what I would say my top 3 values are, or would they use something else? And I was like, well, no. They probably would not use the same 3 words that I would say are my top values. 2 out of the 3 probably pretty consistently. 1, no, like way off. And that's not like to judge or anything like that. It was just interesting because I do spend a lot of time talking about, living in accordance to your values and being true to, your inner compass. When I asked the question in a different way, so not what 3 words would I say are important to me, but what 3 words would a complete stranger use given the opportunity to observe my life, would they match? And so yeah, I went to Samoa to rest and try and sort my life out, find some new maps, and I came back with bit more awareness that I haven't really been truly in alignment with the things that matter to me the most. So if you're game, and somebody was observing the way that you lived your life for a week, what 3 words would they use to describe what they see? And would those 3 words actually match your top 3 values, or would they not? Anyway, talk to you all soon.